The United States has become the world's latest country to approve a COVID-19 booster shot. Under the new rules, hospitals will be providing a third dose to people with weak immune systems. U.S. health authorities are in talks with Moderna and Pfizer as they prepare to provide the booster shots to the vulnerable people. And this will help improve their immune response. Those eligible for a booster shot include cancer, HIV patients and organ recipients. Officials say that only 3% of adults were part of the vulnerable group. The campaign is likely to be expanded to more people after an evaluation.
When I made that statement, it's a true statement that we believe sooner or later you will need a booster for durability of protection. Right now, as we mentioned, we are evaluating this on a day-by-day, week-by-week, month-by-month basis, looking at any of a number of studies, both international and domestic studies. And as we've stated many times, right at this moment, apart from the immunocompromised, which was just discussed, we do not believe that others, elderly or non-elderly, who are not immunocompromised, need a vaccine right at this moment.
Now, the move comes as the U.S. battles a Delta variant surge. Cases have been rising, especially in the states where the vaccination rate is low. Earlier, the use of booster shots sparked a war of words between Washington and the World Health Organization as the WHO chief, Dr. Tedros, called for the suspension of the booster shots until at least 10% of the population of every country was vaccinated. He said that global vaccine supply should be used to inoculate the population of the low-income countries and that 80% of all COVID-19 vaccines given so far have been administered in the rich countries. The U.S. retaliated, saying it can provide a third vaccine dose if needed, and that will donate the surplus vaccines to the poorer nations. The White House said that the U.S. has already donated over 110 million doses to nearly 60 countries. The U.S. has the world's largest vaccine supply, and 70% of its population has received at least one dose of a vaccine. Several countries like Israel and Russia have been administering a booster shot. At the same time, vaccine inequity has been on the rise, considering less than 5% of the doses administered to date globally have been in Africa, while over 50% of the European Union's adult population has been fully vaccinated. Earlier, the WHO called for a waiver on vaccine patents to boost production of the COVID-19 jabs. While backed by the US, the demand was rejected by several European countries.
To focus on countries where supply is low, as the more infectious Delta variant.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.